What's up guys? Today I'm going to be showcasing my most recent build that I've progressed in Deepwoken, the ICHIGO build. This showcase will go over how to make the build, its stats and talents, and of course give a rundown on its abilities. Starting off with his abilities, Ichigo's first ability is his Getsuga Tensho, where he releases his spiritual energy at the tip of his blade, magnifying the attack. For this I chose Shadebringer, as user summons a large Shadow Greatsword to swing forward and attack, dealing high damage. Similarly, Ichigo is able to condense spiritual energy into more concentrated slashes, and for this ability I chose Dark Blade as it's a shorter, faster, and smaller version of the larger Getsuga Tensho. Next off, I use Sinister Halo for Getsuga Halo, where Ichigo fires off his Ryatsu into a spinning halo. This isn't super accurate to the anime, however it synergizes really well with his kit, and it's a really fun ability to use, so I decided to keep it in. Finally, Ichigo's last type of Getsuga Tensho is Mugetsu, or the final Getsuga Tensho. With this ability, you perform a devastating slash, obliterating everything in your path. For this ability, I chose Fireblade while in Star Kindred form, as it is directly referencing the Mugetsu in Bleach. Additionally, it deals insane damage while knocking back and block breaking, making it synergize incredibly well with the stun and crowd control that comes along with Grip Blade. For the last of Ichigo's Shinigami moves in his kit, I chose Flash Step. Flash Step is an ability that allows the user to move faster than the eye can follow, and for this ability, I chose Ascension, as it combos well with the other moves in his kit, and the effects of Ascension reminded me a lot of the flash steps used in Bleach. A little more loosely based on Ichigo's abilities, I chose Rising Shadow to signify his Vassal Lord Hollow Grab. With this ability, Ichigo extends his arm to grab surrounding enemies and slam them into the ground, stunning them. Next off in Ichigo's hollow abilities is the innate ability possessed by all hollows, Sonado. Sonado is the equivalent to Flash Step for Arankars, as it is an ability that allows the hollows to move faster than the eye can see. For this ability, I chose Shadow Assault, modified with perfect lenses because of its similarity to the Sonado. For the resonance, I chose Gravity Field to signify Ichigo's vast spiritual pressure, which always overpowers his enemies. Gravity Bell works really well with Mugetsu and forces players to stay in your range to hit your combos and abilities. Additionally, if you cancel the bell at the right time, you can even fling players away from you, making you an incredibly fast track star. Another good choice for Bell would be Dimensional Travel to represent the Garganta ability that Hollows possessed, however I didn't end up getting that bell. Second to last, Ichigo gains support from Orihime, who uses Soten Kishun to heal an injured person by reversing time. For this support ability, I chose Flame Wisp, as it summons a helpful wisp, similar to Orihime's fairies, to periodically heal the user. Finally, for Ichigo's last ability, I chose Instinct, referencing one of the most iconic moments in the anime.
If their form, ability, and power are exactly the same, why is it that one becomes the king and leads them into battle, while the other becomes the horse and carries the king? So what's the characteristic that distinguishes these two beings? There's only one answer. Instinct!
With this ability, Ichigo grants himself a slight damage increase in damage resistance, and heals himself slightly. Now to make the build, start off with 50 Fortitude, and try to get reinforced in his talents in Exo. Then, go 65 Agility for Tap Dancer and Cheap Shot, and then 55 Charisma, and get all the Charisma talents, however most important is Chaotic Charm and Lasting Charm. After that, put 1 in Strength and Heavy Weapons, and of course have some in Flame and Shadow, and then Shrine of Water, get 30 in Flame and 40 in Strength, get 50 Heavy and Max Out Shadow, and then get 40 in Flame. For the traits, I went 4 Vitality, 3 Erudition, and 5 Proficiency. However, I would recommend going 5 Vitality instead of 4, and getting 4 Proficiency instead of 5. For the talents, get Fortitude talents and Reinforced talents, Tap Dancer, Cheap Shot, Ghost, all the Charm Caster talents. However, do know that Dazing Finisher is optional. Get all the Strength Parry talents you can get in Unwavering Resolve, Destructive Recovery, and all the Weapon Master talents for Greatsword, most importantly, Brutal Momentum. Finally, get all the Shadow talents you can get, and whether you get Singularity or Sightless Skill is up to you, however I recommend Sightless Skill. That's all you need to know for this build, and I gotta say I've had a lot of fun using this build, as all the mantras coordinate very well and are all very fun to use, especially Mugetsu. Thanks for watching. I'm about to hit 1K subs, and I'm going to be hosting a Deepwoken Battle Royale event on my Discord, so join that if you want to watch. Link in the description. And see ya. Bye bye, guys.